Hello everyone, my name is Glenn Jackson, and this is my Art in the Industry podcast. Today we'll be interviewing Professor Dave Croft from Full Sail University. He's an assistant course director for music composition and programming. What do you see as the role of the visual arts in society today, particularly in your profession?
Well, when I think visual arts, the thing that comes to mind, of course, for me, I don't necessarily think paintings or sculpture. When I think visual arts, I think of film. I think film is absolutely a visual arts medium, and the role of film in modern media goes to commercials and television and everything else, and I think it plays an important role in that, and music connected to it. Film and music go directly hand in hand, so I think that film would be one of my favorite visual arts, and the role that film has is, I don't know, it seems to be where trends get communicated. Again, and I'm thinking film to commercials to television, it seems to be the visual way that trends, style, celebrity, fame, everything gets communicated through film.
New communications and media technologies make imagery almost instantly available. Do you believe that this has a positive or negative influence on your field or industry? Please provide an example.
Well, first of all, I don't think it's a negative thing. I think that, again, tying music to a visual medium, I think that with the advent of cell phones and iPhones and iPads and everything, I think there's an unprecedented need for media and for film or for gaming production. I think there's an unprecedented need for that. Every little 99-cent iOS app that hits the store and is popular for a couple of months, most of it needs music on some level. It needs someone to make it, because the game designers aren't necessarily making it no more than the game designers are making art assets. They're making the game and the development of that game. So just like they need art assets, they also need musical assets. So I don't think it's a bad thing at all. I think there's more opportunity now for music creators than there ever was. 30 years ago, the game developers, the soundtracks were very limited, and it was a lot more akin to programming than it necessarily was composition. And so now there's a great need for it, and I don't think it's a negative thing at all.
What popular images are frequently repeated throughout your industry?
As far as popular images, I'm not sure I can think of any specific images as much as I could see styles. I think styles get reformatted through the industry, or rechanneled rather through the industry. If I was to take example of like Batman and superhero movies, for example, you could see how Christopher Nolan brought in a new visual style to the Batman franchise. That was a departure from Tim Burton's view of the Batman franchise, which was a departure from the TV Adam West version of Batman. And I think that style has kind of permeated throughout superhero movies for sure.
Who is one of your favorite visual artists? Or what is your favorite style of visual art?
Let's tie it back to superheroes. I think right now, superheroes and the idea of the supernatural and the heroic, greater than normal, the not everyman, the individual, special snowflake kind of drops from an alien planet, or something catastrophic has happened and turned them into something spectacular beyond normal humanness. I think that is imagery that is really popularized and created. Of course, the roots of that was in the comic book industry, and so now it's permutating throughout the film industry, this idea of the superhero.
How has your knowledge of famous artworks influenced your creative process?
Well, I think my favorite style of art would be film, and that has to do with my connection to music and the role that music and film play very, very, very close together. To choose my favorite filmmaker, as a kid it would have easily been Steven Spielberg, but now I would say my current favorite director would be J.J. Abrams. I really like everything that he's done, everything from Cloverfield to the new Star Trek movie. He captures my imagination, the way that Spielberg did as a kid. And even though I'm older, and J.J. Abrams has a grittier style than Steven Spielberg did, compare E.T. to Super 8, for example, and there's a gritty, real rawness to it, I still think that it captures, like I said, it captures the imagination. That would be my choice for that.